Yes, people. So we're going to talk today about dealing with rejection. So this comes through a comment that was I seen yesterday in regards to dealing with rejection, after, going on trial, with a team. And I'll be honest with you, rejection is something that's going to be part of the game, So we're going to be talking about, the five ways that you can overcome and deal with rejection in the most effective strategy to prepare for those moments in your career that's going to happen. So number one is acknowledging and validating your emotions. For example, rejection in football is something that is going to happen, and it can lead to emotions such as disappointment, frustration, self-doubt. And research has shown that acknowledging and validating these emotions can help actually reduce the intensity and facilitate the emotional healing. So acknowledging and validating your emotions of disappointment, frustration, and self-doubt is good. Okay. And this is where I remember Ted Grover says, when he deals with players, he says to them, when they make a mistake or when they've lost the championship, because people say, oh, get back up quickly. He said, no, stay down, so you can recognize, consider the emotions, and when it's right, it's to get back up. Because sometimes if you don't acknowledge and validate your emotions, it's going to build up over time and then you're going to explode, if that makes sense. Number two is reframe failure as a learning opportunity. So instead of looking at it as a sign of saying, I'm not really good at it. So in the psychologist realm, we emphasize the importance of viewing rejection or failure as a chance to learn and grow. So reframing your mindset to say, I went here and I didn't get in because X, Y, and Z. Use that to also develop resilience and use that experience to motivate you to work harder and to prove those people who said you couldn't do it that you can overcome. And number three is to develop a growth mindset. Something that Carol Deswick's research on mind suggests that individuals who possess a growth mindset are more likely to embrace challenges and see setbacks as temporary and view effort as a necessary for success. So embracing growth mindset in the face of rejection can actually help you stay motivated and be persistent in your pursuit of your goals. And this is where, your goal setting is important, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. But developing a growth mindset, start listening to Eric Topmans, Kobe Bryant, different other professionals who talk about growth mindset. You understand, it's very important. And number four is also build a support network. Social support is very important in dealing with rejection. I remember when I dealt with rejection when I think I was 15 years old. I was on trial at Dulwich Hamlin at the time. They took me on a 6-week trial. They said to me that they want me to sign with them, the under 18s coming this summer. That by the time I was 16, then I went to the team training and they said to me, oh, today's a trial. And I said, I thought I got in. And he goes, no, it's a trial day. And I was just completely set back and, I underperformed. I didn't get signed. And then I actually went to Bromley. I went Bromley within a few days later. I went there. Then I didn't get in as well. Didn't get into Bromley. And I remember I was in my room crying. And I remember my dad came in and said to me, he's gonna build a football team. So he built a football team called Hope United in New Adderton. And then it was from Hope United that's when I basically fell back in love with football, start training consistently, playing games, and then ended up signing with Basingstoke Town, who was playing in the Conference South. And that's from then, that's kind of built up my goal to where I was. And so this is where what I should have done and actually did have in my mind at the time was to set goals. And that's number 5, is set realistic goals. And you see I put on my website about how to goal set and focus on progress and celebrate small victories. So it may be, okay, I want to find a team at this level, small goals. And then medium goals, I'm like, by the end of the season, I may be here long term in the next 2 years or whatever. And you can vary it in terms of length. But setting goals and progressions, focus on the progressions, will keep you at bay. So when the rejection comes, you're still got your eye on the tiger. So let me know if this helped, and if you are one that's suffering from rejection and any other circumstance, you can book a free consultation with me for 15 minutes. But then let's go and let me know what you think about this.